Hey everybody, I'm Marty Boardman with FlippingPhoenixHouses.com, and today is your housing update for the Phoenix market. It's May 18th, 2012. And I want to give you a little history lesson here. I think we can learn a lot by studying history. History was one of my favorite subjects in high school and college. And one of my favorite history professors who loved studying the lives and stories of U.S. presidents told me a great story once about LBJ, Lyndon Baines Johnson, who was president after JFK was assassinated back in the 1960s. And when LBJ, who was from Texas, was finally taking the oath of office and settling into his role as President of the United States, he was asked what he would do about J. Edgar Hoover, the director of the FBI. J. Edgar Hoover had been running the FBI for 50 years, and some felt like he was getting a little senile and a little out of control. So they asked LBJ, would he let him stay in that post or in that position? And LBJ was quoted as saying, "I would rather have J. Edgar on the inside of the tent pissing out than on the outside of the tent pissing in." So what does that have to do with my housing market update today? Well, really nothing at all, but I just love that story. But I do want to talk a little bit about history. I want to talk about active listing count. Today, we have about 12,883 active listings on the Arizona Regional Multiple Listing Service, and that's about as low as it's been since 2005. We're seeing a lot of similarities in the market here right now as we did about 7 years ago. There's only about a 1.5 month supply of homes on the Arizona Regional Multiple Listing Service. So supply has really dwindled and home prices are up. As a matter of fact, in the last 30 days, home prices here on a price per square foot basis are up 5.1%. And in the last 12 months, we're up 17.7%. Normal sales, which are those sales that don't require bank approval or there's a bank involved at all, are up to 57%. They make up 57% of all sales. So that's quite a bit higher than where we were 3 years ago when normal sales only made up about 26% of all sales. Now, a lot of this new demand can be accounted or attributed to just a general economic recovery in our housing or in our economy here in the Phoenix area. Unemployment here is at about 8.2%, and that's down. And in April, we created about 46,000 jobs here in Arizona. 7,200 of those jobs were construction jobs. And as I talked about last week in my update, home building is starting to increase. Where I live, here in Gilbert, Arizona, the number of homes that builders built actually exceeded the amount of normal sales and short sales and REOs in all of Gilbert. So that's pretty remarkable considering where we were 2 years ago. Now again, as a fix and flipper, this is bad news because it just makes it tougher. We have to look farther and wider to get deals. But hey, as a member of the community, I'm all on board. I'm in favor of, and I'm grateful for, as a homeowner as well, of a nice housing market recovery. So there you go. There's your update for May 18th, 2012. Now get out there and make yourself a lot of money.